Hello, and welcome to Tigers of Ranthambore. Sam Bowes here. This is the story of a bunch of guys from the 1973 IIT BHU engineering batch, along with their spouses, celebrating our 50th anniversary of graduation. We've been planning this event for almost a year now. When we finally decided on doing a special trip to Ranthambore National Park in Rajasthan, we recruited a tour director to make all the necessary arrangements to make this happen. Ranthambore is in the Aravalli range in Rajasthan. It is a huge area, and the park itself extends over 1,300 square kilometers or 500 square miles. The park has all kinds of wildlife, but is most famous for its tigers. In addition, there are over 500 species of flowering plants, open grassy meadows, and huge forested areas. The park itself has 2 major lakes, many streams, and lots of watering holes for the animals. At one time, the number of tigers had gone down to 17. Today, with conservation efforts, that number stands at 71. Only about 20% of the park is open to the public, and that area is divided into 10 huge zones. One can only enter one zone in one day. Here are the cast of characters. In the front row from left, Mala Bose, also a BHU alum from Columbus, Ohio. Sangeeta Thurve from Melbourne, Australia. Suhashini Nagraj from Bangalore. Monica Verma lives in New Delhi and in the U.S. Parveen Singh Sabharwal from New Delhi. Neena Singh from Calcutta. And in the back from left, Amit Kaur, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Pran Verma, New Delhi and the U.S. Kadaba Nagraj, Bangalore. Ranbir Singh Sabharwal, New Delhi. Sam Bowes, Columbus, Ohio. Sadbinder Singh, Calcutta. Shitishai Sripuntana, he came all the way from Thailand. And Anil Tarve from Melbourne, Australia. And our tour director, Samir Bhattacharya from New Delhi, without whom this trip would not have been possible. In this work, you will see short video clips as well as still pictures. Everything is arranged in sequential order, but for each event, you will first see the video clips followed by stills. Then you will see the next event, first the video clips and then stills, and so forth. And so the adventure begins. People are slowly trickling in. Here we are having lunch before the big kickoff evening event at Ranbir and Parveen's home. The lady in blue is Ratna Banerjee. She is Mala's classmate from BHU. She lives close by and just stopped in to visit.
Of Babylon, where we sat down. Look wiser. Or even in our hearts there's love is burning. Those what our days, my friend, with God will never sing that forever and ever. Sing the life we choose, it's fine and never blue. For we were years, oh yes, those were the days.
A Monday is very, very good. Oh, you can kiss me on a Tuesday, a Tuesday, a Tuesday. In fact, I wish you would. Oh, you can kiss me on a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday is best. But never, never on a Sunday, a Sunday, a Sunday, 'cause that's my day of rest. Come any day, and you'll be my guest. Any day you say, but my day of rest. Just name the day that you like the best. Only stay away on my day of rest.
We're all going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or two. Fun and laughter on our summer holiday. No more worries for me or you. For a week or two. We're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies. Now let's see if it's true. Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to. So we're going on a summer holiday to make our dreams come true. For me and you.
After a quick breakfast, we headed to the railway station for a 5-hour train ride to Sawai Madhopur station, and from there it was a 20-minute road trip to the resort where we stayed for the 3 nights and 4 days that we had planned. This is the resort. In the background is the expanse of forest where the tigers live. When we got here, the first report we received was there were no tiger sightings in the last 3 days. Sighting a tiger is a matter of luck, and few have that good fortune. So, not to dampen our spirits, it was off to the bar for some drinks. Later that evening, we had dinner on the patio at the resort. You can hear some local folk music going on. We are waiting for our jeeps to take us on the safari. We rented 3 jeeps. Each jeep holds 6 people, 1 guide, and 1 driver. There are 2 safaris every day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. Suhashini and Kadaba are the only 2 who took the morning safari and also joined all of us for the afternoon safari.
डिफरेंट एरिया कवर्ड एरिया। इसकी जो बेटी है वो अलग एरिया को ढूंढ रही है, उसको अलग रहने लगी इससे। और 36 months आफ्टर एक एडल्ट टाइगर आफ्टर डिफरेंट एरिया, मदर डिफरेंट एरिया, कब्स डिफरेंट एरिया, एंड ह्यूमन बॉडीज पे एज यूएन इस पे रॉक एंड ट्री that is mark.
Oh, I see.
Other
the
tiger
spread.
come and fight.
This is
So
nice.
one tiger death or two tiger death because
This is what the two of them saw. Laying there in the grass is Nuri, a female. Her territory is in the Zone 2 area. This is a very lucky sighting for Suhashini and Kadaba. This is the afternoon safari with everyone. As we enter the forest, we are greeted by a bunch of langurs. Here is the landscape that we see: hills, forests, watering holes. This is a sambar deer, and lots of them. These are ruddy shell duck, also known as India Brahmini duck. Do you see the tiger on the other side of the lake? That is Ganesh, the alpha male whose territory extends to zones 3, 4, and 5. We are in zone 3 right now. Of course, tigers don't have zones, but they have their territories, and they typically do not leave their territories. That is Laila, one of Ganesha's mates. More about her in just a few minutes.
Ganesh 120.
Ganesh is walking over from the lakeside where he was laying to a water hole on the other side of the road to cool off. This is Laila, one of Ganesha's partners. Together they have 4 22-month-old cubs who are almost adults and are being weaned off their mother.
Oh, yes.
Here comes Ganesh again, out of the water hole. Back to Ganesh. From here on, we only had sightings of Ganesh for the next 2 days. There are many other hazards as well as food in the park. There is a crocodile and it just slips into the water. There is another one. Those are peacocks in the background, and these are painted storks in the foreground. And these are wild boars. Day 4 was in Zone 4 and our last safari. We piled into one large 20-passenger open jeep called a canter. Here is the Ranthambore Fort.
आमिर मैडम ये तीसरे नंबर पे है समथिंग, पर वो ग्राउंड पे है और ये पूरा पहाड़ों के ऊपर है दोनों को। ये रणथंबोर फूट ऐसा फूट आपको बाहर से कहीं से दिखाई नहीं देता, अंदर आने की बात है।
And the peacock doing his dance to attract a female. The ladies are not at all impressed. Maybe the pigeons are. This is a 200-year-old banyan tree. It is huge. We go through the tree and in a few minutes, there's Ganesh again. Our guide, Man Singh, actually noticed his footprints on the road and led us up to the spot. We could not see the footprints even after Man Singh pointed them out to us. Time to do some grooming and cleaning up. Ganesh is heading for the water hole.
You got bored of sitting, huh? Ah, yeah. But he's going in the wrong direction.
No, he's drinking water.
Looks like it, yeah.
He's drinking water. Oh, continue the side.
Ganesh has walked over from his last position to the waterfront. Prediction was that he would soon cross over to the other side of the lake via a small island that is in the middle of the lake. Man Singh, our expert guide, was able to predict where Ganesh was going next. He therefore asked the driver to move to a vantage point from where we could get a clear shot of Ganesh's next moves. Here he is carefully inspecting the water to assess any hazards. All seems to be clear.
पानी में उतरूं या ना उतरूं
Still at the waterfront, he spots something, a crocodile, but it is on land. Crocodiles on land are not as much of a threat as the ones in the water. Ganesh had witnessed one of his siblings being attacked and taken away by a crocodile when they were all little. Since then, he has actually fought and killed at least one crocodile. Ganesh has so far had cubs with two females. One is Laila, whom you met earlier, and the other is Riddhi. He is now working on Arrowhead, the third female in his territory. Ganesh is now on the island, but still watching out for danger.
He's wondering मैं कितने गहरे पानी में He just waved across.
What Ganesh is doing is he is going from the mainland to the island and then to the other side of the lake, kind of a shortcut. Oh, there's another crocodile in the water, but it is too far away to worry about. Finally, to the mainland. Man Singh was correct in his predictions. And that is the last time we ever saw this handsome guy again. And there's another crocodile.
साइड में पानी है, बहुत कूल एरिया है, ठंडी ग्रास है। वहाँ पे कई बार
अभी भी मंडे में मतलब
वो कि कई बार जो बड़े होते हैं वो लोग चाय कॉफी के लिए वहाँ पे जाते हैं।
वो रेस्टोरेंट है मतलब गेस्ट हाउस ब्लैक कलर जो है
ब्लैक पिंक स्क्रीन ब्लैक पिंक स्क्रीन
Back at the resort after the safari. Our canter is behind us. back at the Sawai Madhopur railway station. What a lovely few days we spent. A bit subdued, the 5-hour return journey to Delhi was uneventful. We all agreed that this was a trip of a lifetime and will be remembered forever. What a way to celebrate our 50th anniversary of graduation and decades of friendship. In addition, brand new friendships were also made. Some of the spouses met for the first time. Some of us met after 50 years. All good things do come to an end. But then, if it doesn't, we can't start planning for the next one, right? And our bond with Ganesh will definitely last forever. I still don't know if we were following him or he was following us. You tell me. So until next time, I leave you with this thought.